but yeah, so I rocked up to the Kona Aquatic Centre, and all the lanes were pretty well packed. So um, I I tried to find a lane. I think there was a lane with two guys in there, but they were swimming side by side. So one on the right side, one on the left side. And one of the guys had a really expensive looking camera. So they're obviously doing some sort of filming in there for someone. Old mate had a Red Bull hat and then like a Red Bull swim cap. And then the other guy was just like swimming without a cap. And I couldn't tell who either of them were. So I tapped the guy with the camera. There was another guy there.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh, are these guys fast swimmers?" With, because I don't really want to get into a lane where I'm just overtaking people. Are these guys fast swimmers? And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, they're very fast. They're very fast. Professional athlete. They're very fast." And I was like, "Oh great. Do you reckon I could just jump in with these guys?" I shouldn't be in their way. It's just the other lanes are pretty packed, and this has got two lanes or two people in the lane. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Just tap them on the feet." So I tapped one of them, and I was like, "Oh, can I just like jump in with you guys? Do you mind like sharing a lane with three people instead of two?" And they're like, "Oh, yep." So jump in. I do my warm up, and I still can't figure out who the other guy was. But the guy in the Red Bull cap was Daniel Bækkegård. So I jumped in with him, and
So I thought it was gonna be Christian and Gustav. That's what I thought it was gonna be.
well, no, it was really funny actually. They were in the lane next to us.
Even better. Oh
Yeah. And so they were wearing the De Boer swim skin in their lane doing some testing or something. And yeah, I jumped in with Daniel and this other guy. And so I'm like going around them, and I did like a 1200 meter or 1200 yard warm up, sorry. And Daniel stops at the wall as I'm there, and he's like, "Are you the guy that beat all the pros at the practice swim?" I was like, yeah, yeah, that's me." He's like, "Oh, you're gonna go for the swim course record? That's so cool!" And he's like talking to me all this stuff. I do a couple hundred meters more, and then Alex from De Boer, he comes over and he's like, "Oh, do you want to test our swim skin? It's the fastest in the world." And I admit I was probably a bit cocky at the time, but the first thing that came to my head when he said that Daniel was there and all these cameras were there and everything, and I said, "Oh, well, it's probably not the fastest in the world because I wasn't wearing it on Sunday."
no. That's hilarious.
Yeah, looking back,
What did he
so
say to that?
bad. But to say something like that with like such confidence is just,
Yeah.